Hi guys, my name is Mark from Alien Loves Predator UK, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 12-inch Leonard Toys Classic Predator. Before we start this video properly, I just wanted to say that this video is sponsored by the guys at Smith's Toys. They were kind enough to send us these figures out to review, so if you are interested in them, there's a link in the description below. Do click that, it really helps us out. And here we have the 12-inch Classic Predator in the box. As you can see, it's a bit too big for my workstation. It looks awesome in box, it's just an open front box. We get a description on the back, which is the same one. I'll let you pause that so you can read it. You can see the action features that this figure has and the accessories that it comes with. You get a little look at the figure, and then on the side you get the same artwork we have on the smaller ones and another look at the figure. So let's get this out of the box and try and review it in this workstation. And so here we have the 12-inch Classic Predator out of the box, and yeah, this thing's way too big for my workstation. I wasn't ready for this. So I'm going to make do with what I can. It's going to involve a lot of camera moving, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll do a little 360 with him. This is made out of it's like a hollow plastic, as a lot of big kids figures are. So he does feel quite light for the size of him. You can tell that he's hollow as well. He does feel it. But he looks awesome for the size of him, and for the price, you really can't complain for the amount of detail that's in this. So yeah, it's got all the netting sculpted in. It isn't painted, but it's not painted on more expensive figures either. So yeah, all the armor looks awesome on him again. They haven't skipped any details. The netting isn't painted, but if you wanted to do that, you could easily do a dry brush over the top. It'd bring out a lot more detail in it. If you tap him, like flick him, you can hear that he's hollow, but yeah, it's a kid's figure. If it was one solid piece, it would be heavy and it'd probably end up doing some damage when it falls off something, when a kid's put it on something. So yeah, this mask can pop off. This comes packed separately in the box when you open it. But yeah, it's really easy to put on and take off, and it looks awesome as well. So it just presses on like that, and that's it. It fixes on. It won't fall off at all. It just hugs the face nicely. So we'll take that off and put it to the side. And we'll take a closer look at the face. As you can see, he's a pretty boy. Looks awesome. You'll see these lines on the side of his mandibles, and you'll see this line on the head. And if you press this, it's the main action feature of the figure. So you just press it down and the mandibles open and close. And I love this. This is pretty much what sold this figure to me. It's brilliant. I've not seen that on another Predator figure before. So yeah, I loved it, and I'm sure kids will like it too. This shoulder cannon, if you press this button, it lights up. I'm not going to point it at the camera because it will just, yeah. It's got a good range of movement. It moves side to side. It doesn't move up or down or anything. The head also moves just side to side. It doesn't move up or down or anything. The arms move this far up and this far back. The elbows move almost 90 degrees, and the wrists do a full 360 swivel. This arm moves this far up. It's blocked by this little tiny bit of armor, but you do get a full 360 round with it this time, so you can put his arm right up. The elbow moves almost 90 degrees again, and the wrist will do a full 360, but it's blocked by the wrist blades. And speaking of wrist blades, again, they're a bendy plastic, but they are quite pointy, so watch them around any smaller kids. They're not sharp or anything, but they will poke an eye out. So do be warned. The legs move this far forward, they're blocked by the skirt. And they'll move this far back, but they really didn't want to move any further, and to be honest, with the plastic that they're made out of, it did feel like they might break if you force it, so do be careful with it. The knees are double jointed, so they move all the way back. They've actually got the best knee joints out of any of these Predator figures that I've done in this. I was quite shocked that they were actually double jointed, to be honest. The legs move this far out, and the feet have some ankle pivot, and they do a full 360, so if you spent a bit of time, you could probably get this in a good pose, but you've just got to watch those legs, to be honest. But yeah, this is, for a big jumbo figure, and the price, this is great. I love it. It'll look good on any shelf, just stood there. And I'm sure kids will love a huge Predator figure to play with as well. So yeah, I really recommend this figure for the price. If you just want a big, huge Predator figure, it'll look good on any shelf in any collection, and it'll look awesome amongst your old school figures as well.